She was a small feral kitten with a muddy coat and sharp eyes that didn't trust anyone. From the start, she seemed angry at the whole world, like being seen was already too much. Before safety, she was living in a place no kitten should be. A woman asked for help because a kitten was using a hole near a septic tank. When the rescuers looked down, they saw her sitting in water and dirt. Every time someone reached in, loose soil fell and made the hole worse. The kitten stayed low and still, watching, waiting. When they finally got food close enough, she crept forward. She was hungry, but she didn't relax. The goal was simple: get her out without hurting her, keep her warm, get her help. Catching her was hard. When the net closed around her, she growled and hissed and tried to bite through it. Even getting her into a carrier took time because she fought to claw her way back out. She didn't know what hands were for yet. At home, they opened the carrier carefully. She was filthy and shaking with anger. Then they noticed something worse. Her back legs dropped straight down with no movement. It looked like she couldn't use them. The pain explained the anger. There were other animals around the house who were calm and used to people. This kitten was the opposite. She didn't want comfort. She wanted space. She wanted control. Her first meeting with her foster family was mostly quiet work. Pain medicine, warm water, slow cleaning. Once the pain eased, her face changed a little. She stopped fighting every second. In the bath, she seemed to realize the water was helping. That was the first tiny crack in her fear. The early days inside the home were slow. She couldn't move well, and they didn't want her dragging herself. So they carried her for weeks. She stayed tense in their arms at first, stiff like a small board, eyes wide. At night, the house was quiet, but she stayed alert, listening for footsteps, ready to defend herself. The first tiny changes came from routine: the same hands, the same soft voice, food arriving on time, gentle stretching of her legs, little exercises with her back paws. She stayed less angry each day, not friendly yet, but easier to hold. There were worries that never really left. The vet told them she might not walk. The family still chose to try. She wasn't in pain anymore, and that mattered. They wanted to give her a chance to figure out her own way. One day, during the stretches, she bent her knees, just a little, enough to show there was feeling. After that, they made a simple walking harness. They held her so her feet could touch the ground without taking full weight. Then, one morning, they heard her eating. They looked up, and she was standing, not for long, but long enough. It was quiet, almost normal, like she didn't realize how big it was. From there, things built slowly. She learned balance. She took small steps. She gained strength. Soon she could walk around, and later she could even jump. But the bigger change was in her mood. The kitten who once tried to bite through a net began to seek out touch. Now she climbs onto the couch, presses close, and settles like she has always lived indoors. She watches TV with them. She sleeps in strange, relaxed positions. She asks for contact instead of running from it. Looking back, it's hard to match the kitten in the hole with the cat in the living room. The change happened in plain days. Pain relief, warm water, carrying her until she didn't have to be carried. Trust can start when the pain stops, and someone keeps showing up anyway. If you enjoyed this gentle rescue story, please like, share, and subscribe for more quiet journeys. This is Hug a Stray, where small stories are enough.